First of all, I would like to invite, we've got about half an hour before 4:30 bell arrives. So let's start with comments and questions for our panelists. May I invite comments and questions from the floor? Yes.
Go ahead.
And we have a microphone that you can use too. Is this mic working? No. Is this mic working?
But there's an they're tricky.
Now is this mic working? Or maybe this one? Is this working? Oh, right. Okay. So,
Thank you. This is a question for people talking about education. And we were discussing this earlier. What language is appropriate, most appropriate, do you think, for teaching? Maybe at the elementary, middle school level in Haiti. And if you're creating resources or purchasing resources, would it be French or Creole? And maybe a little bit of comment as to why you feel the way you do.
As I mentioned in my talk, I refer to the Matanoa Community School, which is and the schooling education is primarily done in Creole. That does not mean that there are not courses in French or other languages. But Matanoa started out with privileging Creole preference, primarily because the kids, the children, speak Creole, where they don't have to learn a different language before they tackle the subject matters. So all the subject matters are translated into Creole. The professors are teaching in Creole. And it's a process in which as one of our travel companions who used to run the UNICEF office in Haiti said the fact that what they're teaching the children is to use both sides of their brain, through visuals as well as through words. Once the students at all levels become creative, they create books. So that they can see their own work product at the end of the year. I think each class creates about, in the primary school, creates about 2 books, which is a sort of a compilation of all the things that they've learned. It's also most important to distance oneself from the traditional teaching methods, which are essentially based on books, literature, courses that are being brought to Haiti. So in other words, I was taught in French, but my reference in French is, as the Haitian would say, is my ancestors from France, because that's what was in the books. So the process of essentially owning yourself, your Haitianhood, and so on, and being proud of it begins, in my mind, with the idea that you are going to be doing it and communicating in Creole, and that there is absolutely no limit to what the kids can learn from primary school to all the way to Philo, which is the last grade program.
thank you. Let me jump in though. But what about the argument that who speaks Creole outside of Haiti?
Well, there's a lot of other countries where Creole is spoken, frankly, and you can find Creole being spoken in Seychelles Islands, all the way across Africa, and you can also find Creole. There's a huge number of people who are cynical, not just Haitians. The fact is that in fact, the Haitian Constitution says that things should be done in Creole. But the Haitian Constitution, the Haitian government have not applied it. So most conversations, most transactions, economic, legal, and so on, should be done in Creole, but it's not being done. And the fact that they're done in Creole is not a obstacle to learning or to appropriating other concepts and so on. So in other words, it's not because you won't be able to speak French that you cannot appropriate the concept of the solo correct? It's not because you don't speak English that you're not going to appreciate what the stars and the firmament and so on reflect. You can teach that, and in fact, there's huge number of facilities these days to speed up that process.
So, yes. Having in a previous incarnation been involved in education in Haiti, one of the challenges is that I would say a majority of the teachers who are teaching French do not speak French. Bottom line reality. And so they're teaching by rote. The twin pillars of education in Haiti being memorization and corporal punishment within the traditional system. And so you have a lot of teachers teaching in French who do not speak French. So all they can do is read. So it's a very limiting factor. But I think, being able to have things in Creole as a very baseline is extremely important.
There's one more thing I wanted to add to that. It's actually on my phone. Sorry. It was this post that I saw. Once I pull it up, I'm sorry. It's an organization that's focusing on bridging the gap between Dominicans and Haitians. What they're trying to do is present the fact that Dominicans are not anti-Haitians. So the post that they posted was that I hope Haitians understand that French is not just a language that measures intelligence. So when I speak about, I'm so glad I mentioned about the Creoles because that's their language. Yes, they're being taught French in school, but when they go home, they're speaking Creole. That's what needs to be brought up.
Another question? Yes?
Hello, my name is Elsa Gilliam. Hello, my name is Elsa Gilliam and I'm the CEO of Shiro Hub. I created a video game that teaches the warning signs of domestic abuse to teenagers, and I'm currently working on a version in Creole for women of the, well actually people of the garment factories at SUNY, and then a teenage version. And so my question actually to you is, do you have a good network of equivalents to the organization in Jacquemin that I can make reference to in the game? Because that's the game essentially takes you through exit strategy and self-care, and I didn't know that organization, so that's fantastic that you presented that today.
Thank you for that question. And I believe that they would value some more expertise on what to do in those situations, because right now she's just focusing on tackling the situation, and she doesn't have I would say the Western methodology of how to handle the situation more effectively. And that's why I also mentioned the fact that, yes, I can understand that they're a group of women that are putting their minds together and talking about their experiences, but also they have to deal with the mental health aspect towards the violence against them. So yes, that would be definitely great to help with them, and I would love to connect with you on that.
I'd like to jump in on that one also.
To
to mention one of our collaborators, the Haiti Adolescent Girls Network, which is exactly focused on girls' clubs in Port-au-Prince and quite a number of other places around the country for greater self-awareness and greater potential, both socially, financially, to learn how to be in school, not pregnant, not married early, with a bright future, and it's young girls in oftentimes, well, especially in difficult neighborhoods and difficult situations. So we should talk more about that organization. Another comment? Yes.
Hey everyone, my name is Ismail. As you see, I'm from Haiti. I have a strong accent. My question is for the person that's working at the UN. The question is, there is a travel running in Haiti, for people to not travel to Haiti. How is the UN is helping with that? Because we know the mission of UN is to maintain stability in the country. I've tried to do some research on it. I don't really get a lot of information. So I would like to know how the UN is going to help with the struggle running and to help with to bring stability to the country again.
The UN has had peacekeepers in Haiti for some time. They're about to take them out. So whereas they have been helpful in maintaining order in the past, that will be over. So direct help, not so much. And beautiful thoughts, no end of beautiful thoughts. People of Haiti need to take care of themselves. Sorry about that.
Further comments?
Hi, my name is Juana Jimenez. I'm actually Dominican. And the president of my organization is here, Doris Organization. So we're a product of trying to bridge the gap between the Dominican Republic and Haiti, and I heard you mention that. Also, women's empowerment throughout the country, both countries. We're a small organization, but we have partnerships and friends like the RWBSU, Retail Wholesale Store Union for the United States that has helped us along the way. We were able to bring clean water and electrical plant, just to name a few of the projects that we've done, and also 2 homes that we were able to provide for a single mother, for several children, in order to promote changing lives, one person at a time, one family at a time. To that comment that you just made, that Haitians are there for themselves, I think it takes organizations like ours that are here today, people like yourself that have blindly reached out to organizations like ours, and us that are dying to meet people like you to partner with so that we can make a bigger impact, even if it's just 10 families in 1 year, or 2 families like we did in 1 year. But it makes a big difference. I mean, we weren't able to raise millions of dollars, but we were able to raise $400,000 to make a change in the village for 1,000. And if we could partner together, we could make such a bigger difference. I don't want anyone to ever say that they're out for themselves or that the country's by themselves. It can happen to anyone. It happened to us here in the United States. I have helped families here as well. And I just want to commend you for everything you have done. It does not go in vain. And we're definitely here to help each other. I am very grateful that I'm invited us here today, and I hope that we can make a difference, that we can change those type of words and turn them around to say, listen, we only helped 10 families this year. If we have Timberland behind us, and we have the RWBSU behind us, which is Macy's, Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's for the United States, let's make a bigger difference next year. Let's go for 20 families. And we could all take a stand and raise our right hand and say, you know, I swear to do my best to make that goal. And we can do it together. That's all I have to say.
You should tell them. Let me give you my card.
It was, as I mentioned earlier, it was the ambassadors to the UN from Madagascar, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic who established the foundation of this public-private alliance for rural development. That was the name that it had in the UN. Those three ambassadors were the stimulus for the Economic and Social Council of the UN to include language in a resolution about rural development at that time. That was the theme of ECOSOC that year. That there ought to be more attention to public-private collaboration. And because of the countries that they represented, we definitely got involved in issues in the Dominican Republic and then in Haiti. And so that is a subject that the Public-Private Alliance Foundation knows at some depth, including historical issues and current issues, the immigration situation, a collaboration for manufacture of textiles at a border point between Haiti and the Dominican Republic, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So this is something where not only you and I can talk, but I'm sure other people will also take interest in this Dominican-Haitian relationship. Next.
David, comment? Yes.
I might just respond to what you were saying. Because we're in the midst right now of exploring how do you create collaborations that are very diverse and allow each of the organizations to continue to fulfill their own mission, but benefit from more resources. And so literally we're in dialogue right now with a couple of groups, including several Catholic dioceses. I'm not Christian. I'm not doing it for any reason other than very practical, pragmatic. They're interested, and so it just happens that there's a lot of them. And so we're doing an analysis, for example, of one group. They have 5 communities that they're working in now. None of them are thriving, so they've asked us to take over all 5 of them. We said, no. Let's do an analysis. Which ones represent an overlap of our mission and your mission? Because there's a sort of a gap. There's a whole network of NGOs that can get up to a certain level of funding. Then there's a chasm, and then out here, you can only engage if you were going after $1 million at a time and up. And you can't ask for less. And so how do you bridge that gap and engage others in a collaborative fashion that doesn't result in the organization giving up their mission or becoming a contractor to another organization, which is what happens if you get USAID money, but that's a long time. And so it's a very interesting time to be looking at this, is what I want to say. And there's a lot of creativity coming into this space just now.
When I presented my presentation, I was thinking of all the work that I've done by going into Haiti and how they were different as far as for this trip, this actually opened my eyes to not only go down there with an idea of what to give to them, but hearing what they're doing for themselves. And yes, we're hearing from different NGOs and stuff like that, but what George had mentioned, just to further explain that their mindset is that they can't do it themselves, so they depend on other outsiders to come in. But the thing is that they need to know that they can do it and they need to be part of what you're trying to implement. Give them a voice to do what they want to do, what they want to see for themselves, for their future, for their children.
To that as well. This is an important conversation, and I'd just like to add some perspectives from Solar Cookers International, where we also provide resources that can be tapped into, and the Solar Cooking Wiki site can be translated into many different languages, including Haitian Creole. So if you're there, you can just click at your language at the top and get it. The reason why we produce these resources is really as a guidance for those who want to bring solar cooking into their communities and make it flourish. So while we also recognize that it's an innovative idea, and when you're working with innovative ideas, you need a couple ingredients. Excuse me. One being, there needs to be an expressed interest from the community. There should be an expression that they want to do this. And then at that point, how do you get from where you are to where you want to be? So SCI does offer a lot of guidance in how to get there. And we want to be working with local partners who have expressed interest to improve things, particularly in the way of cooking. So that's one of our guiding lines, is to partner with local groups who have expressed interest. And when it comes to the University Notre Dame d'Haïti in Hench, these students who I met have realized by looking around in their own environment, and they see the environmental degradation, they know that this is attributed to cooking and the need to cut the trees. So they want a different future where there will be trees in Haiti and where they also can have livelihoods. So that's an extremely important aspect coming from within, this express need for change. Okay, I just wanted to add that. Thanks.
Thank you very much. I would like to request a comment. And I warned Provost Pearson that I was going to do that. So let me bring the mic over to you, and would you tell us a little bit of what Purchase College has in mind?
Sure. I just want to, in the interest of full disclosure, David cheated. He invited us here and then told us we had to speak. I want to go back to something that Jocelyn started with, which was headlines. And I think what we're trying to do at Purchase, as we focus more on our work in Haiti and also in Benin, is help students move to a critical engagement that goes beyond the headlines. Because one of the things that we've encountered a lot with students, our students at least at Purchase, is many of them are first generation college students. Many of them are coming from within a 50-mile radius of Westchester County. Westchester County, of course, is one of the wealthiest counties in the world. They, however, our students, are not. So often they come to us feeling that the world's problems are beyond their reach and influence. But what we've learned through the critical engagement of actually helping students get to Haiti, get to Benin, Africa, is that the solutions lie within those countries themselves. And many of our students take away from these experiences the awareness that if it can be done in Haiti, it can be done in Cotonou, they can do it in their own communities. That's what's powerful about the kind of global engagement that Anne is leading as the Dean for International and Global Strategy, is helping our students move to a critical engagement that goes beyond the media, it goes beyond simply the perceptions that are often not influenced by the most critical sources, and move directly to engagement with partners on the ground. We want to often help our students move beyond admiring the problem and direct engagement with the potential solution. So I'm going to throw it to Anne now to talk about our global festival, which helps connect just like we're doing here today, connect organizations and people who are doing work, and also then build solutions and possibilities moving forward. We don't find many educational institutions to partner with because our approach is a little bit different. We want on-the-ground partners who are working directly with community engagement, who are working in these problem sets, and that's what we've done in Haiti, that's what we do in Africa, because it helps our students see beyond the abstract to very concrete approaches to what we're doing.
Hello. So as Barry mentioned, one piece of what we're doing is in the countries in which we're working, so in Benin and in Haiti now as well. But another piece of what we're doing is, of course, trying to bring what's happening there here, that is, to the United States and specifically to our campus, because of course not every student at Purchase College is going to be able to go to one of these places. So we began last year the first edition of what will be an annual global festival, and in fact it's called They're Here, which with the T in parenthesis, because the idea is what's there can come here, and what's here informs what's happening there. Last year we began with Benin because we're a little bit further along in our initiatives there, and so what happened was that we had a 3-day festival of arts, culture, and ideas. So it was a blend of what Purchase is known for, that is to say our arts conservatories and also our liberal arts programs. So we had filmmakers, we had a musical group that came from Benin, a young group that had its premiere, and then went on because of that premiere on our campus to be asked to come back to the United States this fall, and they're playing Carnegie Hall in October. So we were able to have a really tangible effect on this young Beninese group of musicians. We also had literary events, politics, and we had a pop-up store and food trucks, so it was a blend of many different things. The second annual festival, which will take place on our campus November 14th through 16th of this coming fall, will be devoted to Haiti. So we hope that you'll all come. We have a few people confirmed already to come. Edwidge Anticat is going to be the distinguished lecturer at Purchase all next year, and so she'll be there during this festival. We will also have the artist Engels. I don't know if you know who he is, but he is a contemporary artist located here in New York with Haitian roots. We will be highlighting the films of our Transnational Film Project, which is a project in which we have young Haitian filmmakers, American filmmakers from Purchase, and filmmakers from West Africa making films together. So we'll be showing those. We'll have other films as well, and we'll have a whole host of public-facing events during those 3 days. Now, around the festival, we also have done last year and will do this year practical work. And so that's where we invite all of you, not only to come and be guests of the festival, but also we're looking to find ways to use the 3 days of the festival and expand out and do practical work of the type that Barry was talking about as well, with the partners we've already been working with in Haiti, which include the Artists Institute, which is a film and audio institute located in Chacmel, Focal, which is an important partner for us in Port-au-Prince, and others. So if you'd like to know more about our festival, we will be of course, sending information through David. If you'd like to get involved in the festival, either the public-facing events or the practical work we're doing around it, please come and talk to me. And so